I want to play one of the worst campaign ads I think I've ever heard. If you were like me and thought Shirley Sherrod should demand an apology, listen to this campaign ad.
I'm Congressman Alan Grayson, and I approve this message.
Religious fanatics try to take away our freedom in Afghanistan, in Iran, and right here in Central Florida.
Wives, submit yourself to your own husband.
Daniel Webster wants to impose his radical fundamentalism on us.
She should submit to me. That's in the Bible.
Webster tried to deny battered women medical care and the right to divorce their abusers.
Submit to me.
He wants to force raped women to bear the child.
Submit to me.
Taliban Dan Webster, hands off our bodies and our laws.
Ooh, that is an incredible ad. You have a candidate saying women must submit to their husbands, submit to me. That's an incredible statement. Accurate, it is in the Bible, but is that the way people live their lives? Is that their understanding of that phrase? Is that this guy's understanding of this phrase? That's incredible. Taliban Dan indeed. Unless you care to look at the entire statement. Now, this isn't lost videotape. This isn't videotape that, oh, well, that was an hour later in the speech. Let's just listen to what he said in context.
A journal. Second, find a verse. I have a verse for my wife. I have verses for my wife. Don't pick the ones that say she should submit to me. That's in the Bible, but pick the ones that you're supposed to do.
Wow. Do you understand what just happened? Don't pick the verses like she must submit to me. It's in the Bible. But pick the ones you're supposed to do. Do you hear that?
Yeah, and the audio gets cut off a little bit there, but he goes on to say, instead pick the ones like love your wife even as Christ loved the church and gave himself for it, as opposed to wives submit to your own husbands, and that's where he picks it. He takes out as opposed to and just plays wives submits to their own husbands. That's incredible.
This attack ad, I don't know if we've mentioned yet, is from
Alan Grayson.
One of the most despicable people.
I don't know how Alan Grayson
how
wins.
does he live with himself?
It's one of
I
those,
don't know how he lives and sleeps at night.
If your wife or daughter started dating a guy like this, you would cry. You would cry yourself to sleep at night. He's a horrible person. Horrible. I mean, that's
I don't think I've ever
a bad
seen,
politician.
No,
that's horrible.
I don't think that I've ever seen anybody in Congress as bad as Alan Grayson.
Yeah.
I mean, as a person.
Yeah.
I don't know him. I just know his words. And we're not taking him out of context. We're looking at his words and the things that he has said and done. And there is no limit to this man. There is no floor to this man. There's no place that he is unwilling to go.
And it's interesting because even when it was brought up that, hey, you took that way out of context and made it, and they even edited the part where he's talking about it's in the Bible a little bit to make it fit better into the statement, to make it sound like that's what he was saying. When that was brought up to him, they still defended the ad.
Not an Insider Extreme member yet? What are you waiting for? Sign up today at glennbeck.com/extreme.